Welcome back to Cure the Common Game. Today, in deck number 683, we're going to talk about Captain Lannery Storm. We're going all the way back to Ixalan. Now, this one has been chilling in the deck box, waiting to get finished for a while. The last couple of sets have had some pirates in it, mainly the Commander Legends. So, it's helped the cause quite a bit. I just knew that there was be enough pirates at some point. But let's read Captain Storm. Three mana, 2/2 haste. Whenever this attacks, create a treasure token. Okay? When you sacrifice a treasure, this gets +1 till end of turn. So, treasure-based deck, right? That's what we're thinking. So, I put in the treasure-based cards I could find, which, as it turned out, was not a lot. Brass's Bounty. Just get a bunch at one time. Trove of Temptation. Not a great card, but it does deal with treasure. Gleaming Barrier. Okay. Gadrak. You get treasure. Now, the Goldspan Dragon, another treasure card I ran out of. I don't exactly know the order that I finished this, but the Goldspan Dragon is a pretty good include. I do have a Sarkhan's Triumph to try to help find Gadrak. Beyond that, it is a pirate deck. It is just good old fashioned mono red pirates. So let's look at our ramp first. We have Soul Ring, Pyretic Ritual, Pillar of Origins. Yeah, it doesn't like mana fix because we're in one color, but I mean. Fire Diamond, Spectral Searchlight, Seer's Lantern, Artifact Heavy, because, Gadrak doesn't care what kind of artifacts they are. Mana Geode, Mana Lith, Pristine Talisman, Sisay's Ring. Besides, pirates might think Sisay's Ring's worth something, right? Paradise Plume, Mana Geyser, a super amazing card. Not a whole lot of card draw because Pirates Pillage, Faithless Looting. Faithless Looting had to be in there because it's not a pirate card, but it's looting. I mean, that's pirate, And then we have Seer Sundial for a little card draw. Now, before we get into the pirates proper, let's look at the pirate-esque things, the, pirate adjacent, as you will. A Pirate's Cutlass. A mutiny, that's a very piratey thing. The Buccaneer's Bravado, Treasure Map, Swashbuckling, Prying Blade, Mark of Mutiny. All these cards. And I know there's a bunch more that I could have picked. Then we are into pirates. Of all the... It's one thing I like about pirates is they're spread out amongst everything because it's a class, not a race. So you have Goblin Pirates in Fanatical Firebrand. Daring Buccaneer's a human pirate. Impulsive Pilfer. A lot of Goblin Pirates, which kind of makes sense. Stormfleet Swashbuckler. Fathom Fleet Firebrand. All the way but Carrie Zev. Pirate. Actually, I believe Carrie Zev was when I first realized. I was like, oh, pirate's a creature type now. Yeah. Goblin Trailblazer, Swab Goblin, Wily Goblin. You could almost build a Goblin pirate deck. That might be fun. Headstrong Brute, Coastline Marauders, Lightning Rig Crew, Rowdy Crew, for whatever reason why this card's all printing. Breaches. More goblins, man. Captivating Crew. Brazen Buccaneers. Crimson Fleet Commodore. Fathom Fleet Swordjack. A lot of words. Brazen Freebooter. Stormfleet Pyromancer. Because in Ixalan there was several different fleets of pirates. That's why the different names. Stormfleet Arsonist. The Boarding Party. Dargo, the Shipwrecker, and then a Brass Herald because, they need a champion. Now, Pirates. Pirates are cool. But pirates are absolutely nothing if they don't have pirate ships, right? So we got to have pirate ships. The Shadowed Caravel, the Sleek Schooner, Fell Flagship, Conqueror's Galleon, and the Duskleage Dreadnought. Because, you know, you got to have pirates to, you know, be on pirate ships. And that's a beautiful ship right there. This next, I don't have categories. Advanced blasting cannons. Now, third spell in a turn, it's a big ask for mono red. But if you can flip this thing, it's worth it. It flips into a land that taps for red, or spin 3, tap it, lightning bolt. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Hence the cannon. Goblin War Drums. My flavor aspect here is that the pirates stole this from the goblins, or now that I realize there's a good chunk of them that's goblins, it kind of makes sense. Just makes your creatures harder to block. I mean, it's a beautiful card. Claws of Allocate, because we're in a single color deck, and we have lots of mountains. As a matter of fact, there again, Rogue's Passage is our only non-basic, because we want them mountains to be adding up. Now, a lot of the Pirate-esque cards were removal, but we've got Incinerate, Thunderbolt, and, of course, Fiery Cannonade. The idea here, now, I've not played this one, but the idea is, of course, so many creatures will just... And, yeah, aggro is a not the best plan in a multiplayer environment, but sometimes it gets you there. And sometimes, you know what, you're just in a mood to be piratey, you know. That way you can pronounce your R's different. So, that is 683. Glad to get Lannery Storm finished. It's been several years that since Ixalan came out, I put her in the deck box and was like, one day. But it's done now. I've got quite a few of the older ones that some of the new sets that have came out have really helped finish out those old decks. Like anything that was like enemy color, obviously Strixhaven helped out tremendously. But that's where we're at, and I do appreciate y'all watching, and y'all let me know what you think. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle and cut.